I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GDs, White Floyd.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no press tour if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, it is the Back and Forth Show, March 23rd, 2026. Number show 24. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling. Happy to have you back. First of all, it's good to see you, bro.
Thank you, man. Well, hey, man. I want to shout y'all out for holding it down for the last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? I've been checking out the show, and you all had done a really, really good job. Good topics, good rounds, good video clips, man. Y'all held it down. So most definitely thanks to you guys as well.
Man,
you appreciate it.
Yeah, how's life been though? What's been happening in the last week or so?
I mean, it's been pretty much, it's been pretty chill. It's warming up out here.
Yeah.
We done had some warm weather.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah, our weather's been kind of back and forth, man. Pun intended. Weather's been kind of back and forth. But so like as I was saying before we started the show, I'm trying to get over this cold because of this weather. It's been nice and cold and nice and snowed and rain and shit. So it's been kind of flip-flopping and shit. It hasn't really been consistent. Since spring started Friday, we had a real good Saturday of like 72, 73, and then it dropped right back down to the 30s and low 40s and shit. So it's been kind of crazy, man. So I've been trying to deal with this cold almost going on a week now. But I've been trying to hang in there. I've been enduring, man. So this weather's been kind of off the chain and shit.
No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, welcome back to the show, fellas. I'm glad to be back with you guys. Got a couple of videos, plus I sent the video I want you all to check out before we started the show because I wanted to have that as like the main topic right before we end the show. So other than that, y'all ready to get this thing going?
Yes,
for sure.
All right, let me get back into the groove. It's been a couple of weeks, so bear with me.
All right.
So this first clip is a brother who talks about the happy wife, happy life philosophy. Here we go.
Happy wife, happy life. Oh man, no matter what she does to you, just don't make her not happy with you. Now that is the most subservient language that I've ever heard. What male protector would go for that? A beta? No, I mean, not a real male protector ain't going for that. A beta will say, okay, despite the fact that I'm getting the short end of the stick here, I'm gonna make her happy. And that's the priority. That is some subservience. Okay, let's flip it. Happy husband. Have you ever heard it? Nobody cares about the damn husband and his emotion.
All right. Good point. Happy husband. So the thing about the happy life, happy wife, happy life, whatever, I've been hearing it for a long time, pretty much damn near all my life since I was able to comprehend it. But now that as I get older and see what it's actually like, it's not a real thing. So go ahead, fellas, y'all chime in.
Go ahead, mister.
Yeah, man. I don't agree with that, man. And like you said, man, I've been hearing that all my life. But as I got older, I started to realize, like, okay, what about the men? Because we aren't emotional human beings like women are. We're protectors,
Right.
providers, so we're a little aggressive with things. But I've talked to my wife about that, man. I'm like, no, we both need to be happy.
Right.
Or we're happy. We need to add happiness, to each other because she can't make me happy. I can't make her happy. I have to make myself happy. And then, with her adding to my happiness, then we can move forward. And to be honest with you, by the grace of God, man, we've been doing pretty good. Of course you're gonna have your ups and downs, but happy wife, that's just like, I'm gonna say this, man. And I don't know, I don't believe everybody thought about this, but I talked to my wife about love, about the word in love. You're not going to find that, man. And I don't mean to get biblical, but you're not going to find where God says in the Bible that I'm so in love with the world that I gave my only begotten son, or I'm in love with this person, or I'm in love with that person. You're going to find that he says, I love that person,
Right.
So with my wife and I, man, we don't say I'm in love because now this is just, my opinion. It's not a fact or anything, we feel like we're putting ourselves or each other above God when we say, "Oh, I'm in love with you." And and going back to happy life, happy wife, I think somebody got caught up, man, especially a man, and he kind of came up with that. It's like, well, you know, happy life, happy wife, you know.
Right.
It's just some crap, man. So yeah, I don't believe in that. I just think the husband and the wife need to be happy.
Exactly. Good point. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I was just gonna say that I think it derived from the situation. Well, if you're in a relationship, that's funny even in itself. We reduce marriages down to relationships now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what I'm saying. It's not even. It's supposed to take a certain weight or hold a certain weight, which you don't. But okay. So the point I'm trying to say is, if you have a mate and your mate's not happy, generally the wife. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to go on a tangent and talk about that because I don't want to sound like we're woman bashing, but the wife ain't happy, then the husband's not going to get no peace. He's not going to have no happy life. The nagging, the arguing, the constant belittlement, the constant this and that and the third. So to make life easier on him, if he make his wife happy, then she won't make his life a living hell.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So that's why they say happy wife, happy life.
Right.
It's not that, oh, my life would be so much better if I just made my wife happy. Nah.
Right.
But you got to make your wife happy. So if you make yourself happy, she won't impede on that happiness.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Good point. I like how you said that. Both of you all had some good points to hit home because it's a 50-50 thing, and the marriage is 50-50. Like the brother brought up, he said he never heard the term happy husband gets more loving, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you can come up with. But the thing is, to me, the term happy wife, happy life, it sounds feminist. It sounds like it came out of feminist movement. And it's focused on making sure your wife is happy. She's got all the things she needs, all the luxuries in life. That way she won't be nagging you. You won't have to deal with the attitude when you come home from work. But also, what about those situations? Because men can be crabby and bitchy too. So what about some of those situations where the woman comes home and the husband ain't did shit, he ain't cleaned up, he ain't fed the kids, he been on the PlayStation all day. So it can go either way. It all depends on how those two conduct themselves in that marriage. But the term to me sounds like it's a feminist term. Like some women came up with that shit and the rest of the world just ran with it. That's just my opinion.
I mean, but you could, I would say, you could still be paying all the bills and everything else. If she's not happy, you're still gonna be miserable.
Yeah, it's situations like that too. Where the
guys, what I'm saying? It don't matter if she at work and the dude playing the PlayStation, or he at work all day and she ain't getting that bag or that trip or that girl's trip or that she wanted. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So either way it go, guess what? If she ain't happy, it still ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I agree. Because there have been some situations where the guy has done everything, she still ain't happy. She just ain't content. She still wants more out of him. So good point. Good fucking point. All right. Good round. All right, here's our homegirl. Well, I ain't gonna say a homegirl, but here's the chick I hadn't seen in a while. All right. Here's the chick I hadn't seen in a while. So I ain't gonna say it was all good to see, but I just seen her content in a while. But here's
you gave women the freedom to do anything. They are more likely to pick sex work in their youth than they are marriage. What does that tell you? The last 100 years, women have fought very, very hard to not have to be with men they are not attracted to. To me, this is what feminism is at its core. Because when you look at feminist writings, generally what they're fighting for is reproductive freedom on some level. Margaret Sanger, most of her writings are about getting on the pill, access to abortion. So what is abortion on a root level? It's women saying, I do not want to reproduce with men that I do not deem fit. Then we got no-fault divorce. What are women saying in that? I do not want to stay with a man that I am not attracted to or that I do not like. Unfortunately, what we found out in the last 100 years is that when we are given the freedom to do anything we want, most women do not like most men that much. People kind of get on me for saying this, but every data point is going to tell you that that is true.
All right. So that was kind of deep right there. So giving women too much freedom, is it detrimental? Is it a backfiring on not just men, but on society? Giving women too much freedom. Go ahead, fellas.
Go ahead, Mark.
Well, I believe it is hurting society. It's hurting men and women at the same time. I'm just sitting here listening to her, man, and just thinking about like back in I'll say the late 60s, maybe 70s, some 80s, we didn't have these issues, you know what I'm saying? And I can even take it back, take it some centuries further when it wasn't about the attraction of the outside of the person. It was about, he's a God-fearing man. He has a farm and, he can do A, B, and C. It was about multiplying and not just with kids, but, with your stock or, whatever you have, and we've lost sight of that, man, and nowadays, I mean, that's why women like women, because of the touch or the emotional side of that. So yeah, it's pretty bad, man. It really is. It's sad.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Mom.
Well, I say this. This has been going on for almost a decade now. Really longer than that, for real. Like all this talk, and I say this on a daily basis. You cannot, in the Black community, you cannot move more than 5 foot without hearing relationship babble. That's what I'm starting to call it now, relationship babble.
Okay.
Now, if you go back to all these episodes that we've been talking about, how many times I've been talking about this stuff? Just period, just in general. People tell me nowadays, people be really been telling me nowadays, that's all you do is talk about the women. Okay, but now it's getting to a point you can't tell them shit. Excuse my language. Just being honest. Let them fall on their own sword. Meaning, just like the Matrix, once you can see and you done took the red pill, as they call it, what they calling it right now in the world, red pill is bad. The red pill, no, it makes men aware. I'm not saying that you can't have your own freedom. You can have all the freedom that you want. That don't mean I gotta buy your freedom.
Right.
Meaning, you can tell me what you want. You can tell me what you want to do in a relationship. You can tell me your standards. You can tell me what type of dudes you don't mess with. Fine, that's your choice. You can have that. I just won't be around for it.
Yeah.
See, this is the buyer and seller's market. We're talking about marriages, procreation, and all of that. Now, I've been preaching for a long time. Until a man makes a woman his wife, you a man. That means you got to get up by yourself like a man. Right. That ain't been chosen by no woman. You got to fix your food like a man. Right. Who ain't been chosen by no woman. You got to wash your clothes like a man. Who ain't been chosen like no woman. You got to pay your bills like a man. Who ain't been chose to be a wife. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But the point I'm really trying to make is everybody's an individual. Just like he said, that's the dude name is Coach Greg Adams, if y'all want to know. Just let you know where he come from. But the point is, you don't hear men saying I'm an independent man, do you? No.
Right.
We'll get laughed out the damn building.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why do we give trophies to people who basically got to do the same shit anyway?
Society, but I think that comes from being. I think that all ties into the question of women with too much freedom. I've seen that situation where sometimes you leave women up to their own devices. Not all of them, but a lot of them get out here and they get so used to not having anybody to correct them. They get so used to not having anybody to answer to. They get so used to these things that they start to go down a rabbit hole of self-destructive shit. And then the next thing you know, it's all downhill from there for them.
Okay, so when that happens to a man, then what? He goes to jail. He dies. He becomes homeless.
He did go to jail. It ought to
Listen, what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make is it's about time with all your newfound freedom, which is okay. I'm gonna keep saying it's okay because I have no problem with your freedom. But you can't cry about your consequences when you got your freedom. You see what I'm saying?
Have you ever wanted to get serious with a chick? Like you really liked her, y'all went out for a little bit, and you really liked her, and you was like, okay, you say to yourself, okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get with her, and then you had that conversation with be your man. I think we can go somewhere, and she says, well, I don't want to be tied down. You ever had that before?
Yeah, and guess what? That's her choice. See,
that's what I'm saying. No, it's her choice, but I'm saying it's situations like that where maybe that woman liked her freedom, quote unquote. I was bringing that up as an example.
Right.
Well, what I'm saying is your freedom done cost you children. Your freedom done cost you trauma. Your freedom done cost you wasting time with your situationship. Your freedom done cost you. You see what I'm saying? And the list continues. So have your freedom, but don't complain about the other stuff. Like you said, I don't want to be tied down. But guess what? If she don't want to be tied down to you, you playing the dangerous. What I'm saying is the man. You playing a dangerous game. One, because you don't know if she don't want to be tied down or she don't want to be tied down to you. It's a difference.
Right. That's
what you see what I'm saying?
Because a lot of time when they say that to the guy, sometime somewhere down the line, she gets serious with another dude.
Right.
And then that's where her freedom got her pregnant by this dude, and now he don't want to have shit to do with her. He done left her.
Exactly. And it doesn't always happen like that. So we not wishing ill on nobody. But you can't tell me as a single man, every time I come to meet a new woman, I always hear a sob story about what the dude did. Every time, all these women, what the dude did. So that means you chose, even if we say your story is accurate, and you said, oh, he did this to me, you done chose poorly. You choose poorly.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You vet poorly. So at the end of the day, even with all your freedom, if you still choose wrong, that's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm not me personally as a man, I'm not taking the blame, and I'm not fit to be number two afterwards. Well, you chose poorly and got your head cracked and now you want me to come and restore the faith of all men by me giving you servitude because the last dude did you wrong. But the crazy part about him doing you wrong is you was with him for 6 and 7 months. So my point in saying 6 and 7 months is you think that man ain't had sex with you in 6 and 7 months?
Right, exactly.
So my point is it was good enough for you to stay over there for all the good timing that you did. But now I gotta make it right for what he did. You can't blame McDonald's for what Burger King did, my girl.
Bingo.
I'm cool on that. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is this, what I said about the freedom, if women are telling men that they not good enough or they want to be single, go ahead. That leaves you to go mess with all the bad decisions you want. You see what I'm saying? Let them fall on their own sword. When they ain't married, like a lot of people ain't married, the birth rate is going down, divorce rate going up. Let her be out there by herself with her choices. Your choices are self-destructive. I don't got to do nothing. Your choices are self-destructive. Whoops. Oops. You see what I'm saying? And the whole time is I ain't got to deal with none of it. I'm a single man. See, I make the choices. If I say I'm gonna go out here with a woman and have a whole family, I see you. You see what I'm saying? Then it's on me to go and be a good man and make that family what it's supposed to be.
Right.
But I have that choice. But when a woman get with a man, she has to have faith in that man to make the good choices. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. I got the ability to go make that because I'm the one that got to break my back. But as a woman, she got to depend on that nigga to break his back.
Right.
So I'd rather be in the driver's seat.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Good point. Exactly that. Shouts out to Pretty Montana for checking in.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. All right, so Houston just had this annual rodeo show, and the 2026 version was damn. Come on, man. My neighbors out here with these damn loud ass pipes on these bikes. This ain't the fucking highway, yo. This ain't fucking Greece, man. So cool the fuck out.
Right.
Oh yeah. So check this out. 2026 Houston rodeo was like this.
Out at the rodeo with y'all ass out. That lady say when she went to the rodeo, her child eyes were so big he didn't even know which way to look. It's a shame the way that women comes out the house dressed like hookers.
Whatever strict ass rules they enforce, I 100% fully support that, because that shit is out of line. Like, that shit is embarrassing for us.
For some reason, these people are coming in here acting like they own it. First of all, wearing boots and shorts that ride up your butt don't make you a cowgirl, don't make you cute, especially in front of kids. You know how many kids are at the Houston rodeo? We were leaving, and this one girl, dead ass, looks me and shoulder checks. I don't fight. I have respect.
Yeah, when did the rodeo turn into a freak show?
Too much skin being shown in front of kids. There should be a rodeo curfew for the kids at least, and a dress code for the daytime.
What are y'all doing? This is a family-oriented event, and y'all coming dressed up with your cheeks hanging out.
Wow. So the Houston rodeo show. Hold on, let me fix this right quick. Let me stop this. I gotta pull this thing up. Okay, so the Houston rodeo show pretty much became Magic City. All right, there was so much skin showing, a lot of cleavage, booty cheeks hanging out. And this is normally a family event. A lot of people bring their kids out there into all this. So this year it was over the top, and a lot of people had some shit to say about it. And it was so bad that they enforced a dress code. Go ahead, fellas, chime in.
Right.
So I'm gonna say this, boy. I seen the newsreel. You couldn't even watch the newsreel because it was all blurred out. That's how much ass was out there. It was blurred. Like, imagine looking at a news segment that you can't even watch the news segment because that bitch is blurred.
Right.
You just gotta listen to it like you on the radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
So my point is, even in saying that, yo, the crazy shit is, man, is that they unapologetic. See, some of them girls out there doing that don't got kids. So why do they care? That's not their kid. It's messed up train of thought. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But and don't forget, everything that people wear ain't for everybody.
Right.
But see, now we got what's called body positivity. That means you can't tell nobody, hey man, you got that roll hanging out right there. You might want to tuck that in. Right. You can't say that. You can't that goes back to you can't tell them nothing. You got that roll, might want to tuck in. You know, we got a little too much ass hanging out. They don't care. Don't look if you don't like it. But there's kids over there. The kid ain't got no choice. He put it like, and this is another thing too. Speaking of all this we talking about, you have to think about this. These kids, these parents was not ready to have the anatomy talk with their children. Yeah. What about that?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They might not want to talk about the birds and the bees yet, but damn, them jugs so damn big. Now I gotta go home and talk to Daryl about the birds and the bees.
Right.
He gonna ask what was those hanging out her chest all night.
Is that a result of too much freedom?
That's yes. Yep. Because this is the thing with what they say, absolute. What's they say? Absolute. What is it? Corrupt power? No. Power corrupt absolutely, and something like that. The whole point I'm trying to make.
And absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Right. So the whole point I'm trying to make real quick about that is, with so much freedom, man, you can't tell nobody nothing. So what you gonna do? Nowadays they'll fight you. If they don't like what them girls will fight you.
Yeah.
So imagine a girl telling another girl, hey, my daughter or my son don't want to see that. That girl said somebody already shoulder checked her.
Yeah.
See, you got to understand, it's very dangerous out here. First of all, you can't tell them nothing. They wear what they want to wear, and they still shoulder checking. Women are still shoulder checking women like they niggas.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very violent thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, like I said, is it too much freedom? Nah, because let them go ahead and do what they're gonna do. It's because you're gonna see a lot of more women start going to jail for the crimes. See, the more you let them get out of control, just to be honest, is the more that the legal system is going to look at them like they look at men.
Yeah.
See, slowly but surely, you're taking away all the sugar and spice and everything nice, and now we're getting to see you just in the same light as we see a nigga. I mean, or a brother, a man, however you want to put it.
Yeah, yeah.
So when they call us animals, what you think they're gonna call you if you keep acting like it? Mm-hmm. Sad part about it is this: where's all the excuse my language, the white tea ladies in attendance that's doing the same thing? Where are all the Chinese ladies in attendance that's doing the same things? Where are all the Mexican ladies in attendance doing the same? Where's all the Arab ladies? And I can go down every ethnic group and say, where they at doing that? You don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, this is when I start telling people that black society and white society is the inverse. You see what I'm saying? We do live in a matriarchy. Yeah. Our community is a matriarchy. Their community is a patriarchy. So when you hear down with the patriarchy, black men have never been in the position of a patriarchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop right there though.
Man, let me tell you something. It's very embarrassing, man. Not only to our black women, but just us as a people. And I was kind of keeping an eye on that, man. There was a lot of fights down there. They had on social media, and I mean, all that what they had on is things that you see in a strip club or in your private home of husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're about to get intimate, but it was very embarrassing, and the STD rate is
it's through the roof in Houston.
Very high in Houston,
especially chlamydia and syphilis. They say those are the two biggest down there.
Yes,
but y'all don't see it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they got on the Don Julio. They all had little hotel rooms. They did what they did, you know,
and got the hunching.
Yeah, right. And they talked about Sodom and Gomorrah, man. But I think in this day and time, to me, this is worse because back then when they clothed themselves, they might have some garment that was probably wrapped up, like a little long dress or something. You probably see maybe a nipple or whatever, but that's because they didn't have it, but they still covered themselves. Mm-hmm. That's like Gizmo said, they don't care, man, whether it's a family function or not. Mm-hmm. And I honestly wish that there was a woman that could be on here, to speak, because I would like to hear a woman's side of how she felt about that. And you know what? We have cameras everywhere. And I'm pretty sure if God allows them to get to the age of 40, they're going to want to settle down. But then here come that footage. Oh, this was you back in Houston. Oh, this was you back in Atlanta. So why you not doing that now? Men that see that or bump into these women, they're going to expect that. So I'm just glad that I was born in the year that I was born in, the decade, because I've learned so much, man, coming from 70s, 80s, over into the 90s.
I want to say one more. What's that say? But I also feel like both sexes are the one. I mean, I'll say this. The thing is this. If both sexes are to blame, but we're not the gatekeepers to it. I'm gonna say this: we're not the gatekeepers. We can't run outside with and I hate to be funny. Two things. One, if both sexes are to blame for the STD rate, that's fine. I get that. It take two to tango. I'd be upset with black people because, and I'm just being honest, they flock to one spot. Everybody wants to do the latest, hottest thing, the trendiest thing. It used to be Atlanta back in the day. Everybody go to Atlanta. That's the black Mecca. Then the STD and the AIDS went right through the roof, right? Mm-hmm. You seeing the same thing play out for the new generation by everybody needs to be in Houston. Then the STD rates shoot up, right? Now watch the next place we go to. That's not the it city yet, but it will be in the future. Watch when all the black people flock there, the STD rate gonna go up again. My point is that we all want to be clustered up under each other. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? We think one size fit all. Well, if they went to Atlanta and made it, then we can all go there. No, we can't all go to Atlanta and make it. I'm sorry.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants to go there. Why don't you go somewhere else where they don't have some of these things for the black people and bring it there? Right. That's where you gonna make your money and your riches. Not trying to go where everybody else on the hottest thing on the planet. You see what I'm saying? But we as a people don't think like that yet.
Yeah,
and that'd be the problem.
You're right.
But okay,
absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Also, and to say right quick before I get into the next clip, both sides. I agree with the sister. Both sides are to blame because the men is telling women to back that ass up.
Right.
The men are telling women to shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. And so, what do you think the sister's gonna do?
Exactly.
They're gonna back that thing up and shake that ass and show them what they're working with. That's all I want to say. All right, so check this out. So the sisters kind of ruined it for black, for the rodeo down in Houston. But what about the YNs at the Houston spring break? Check this out.
Black people run, everybody runs too. Niggas clutching. Yeah, hold on. Wait, get on the side. Bro, niggas is clutching more than... Little niggas in the rain, the bag, got their bag, clutching in the bag.
All right, did y'all see what was going on right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the young brothers is down there openly holding their straps, holding their pistols and shit, ready to set it off. For what, I don't fucking know. But you come down to spring break dressed in all that goddamn poo shiesty shit, all right? And then, to elaborate on that too, I've been seeing up here those little poo shiesty masks. Now Nike's making those. Nike's making those now. So now they got the Nike. So what? So now they're really finna fly off the shelf. So, but anyways, young brothers go to spring break. Spring break is supposed to be when you're off of school for a little bit, away from the family for a little bit, to go and enjoy some shit. But with these motherfuckers down there on the block, acting like they're on the block. Like the other morning, I'm on my way to work. It's 5 in the fucking morning. How about I seen 4 or 5 young Negroes dressed in all black face masks, and it's already dark at 5 o'clock. They wasn't on no motherfucking paper route. I can tell you that fucking much, all right? But it's shit like this. That I'm excuse my passion, but I'm really fucking tired of seeing my people do the debauchery bullshit. There's no need to go to spring break and acting like you can't trust every motherfucking body around you. Everybody is suspect. Somebody might try something. And they openly holding this shit. Go ahead, fellas. Tell me what y'all think about this dumb shit.
All of it's tied together. I keep trying to tell y'all. And what I'm about to tie together is no nuclear family. Meaning the dad ain't there in the household or the mama ain't there in the household. The household's not together. At the end of the day, the household's not together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? First of all them kids with no guns, where y'all parents at? Somebody come get y'all children. To be honest. You see what I'm saying? Come get your kids. Do y'all parents know where y'all at doing this? Because let's say ICE walked through there all of a sudden. They ain't gonna ignore all them kids clutching pistols, okay?
Yeah, but the coward shit about it, them motherfuckers be there leading the scene in.
Right.
No. I don't think they'll lead the scene for real. I think if they catch them kids with pistols, they will play with them kids. And I'm saying your child will be in danger.
Yeah.
See that's my point. It don't they see them kids and one of them kids try to sit up here and do grab the backpack. See that then you're gonna see how real it is. Now you telling me all them kids gonna start shooting them cops? I think not.
Right. I don't think so either.
Them kids got guns, but I don't think all them kids got the heart to really use them guns. like that.
No, they got the heart to use it against their own people. That's what that's about.
Right.
They down there
That's my point. That's the point I'm gonna go with next.
Right.
Yeah, you would shoot Becky will get shot, and Jamal will get shot by Brandon, but you ain't gonna shoot Officer what's the name in a full body suit with everything on him like Batman. You ain't finna shoot him.
Yeah, right.
You shoot him and he shoot back. He gonna tear a hole in your chest with that pistol.
Right.
Because you ain't got on nothing but a white tee.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's when all this, like you said, the Pooh Shiesty shit. That's when they taking it too far, man. For real.
It's hot as fuck. You're on the beach.
Half of them kids, bro, ain't never seen no inside of a cell for real.
Yep, I agree.
You see what I'm saying? And my thing is this: all this stuff is happening. Who you think gonna fill up the new jails?
Them new niggas. Excuse my language.
So you got to understand the daddy government. That means all the women who put their men out and got on welfare and Section 8, and I don't need no dude, and I'm gonna go to work, and we're not gonna have a nuclear household, or the daddy was on drugs, the daddy failed his kids, the daddy got on dope, the daddy was abusive. All this is because we ain't got no nuclear family. On both sides, males done fucked up and females done messed up. So now this is your product. This is your offspring. These are your new world leaders in some years to come. Out there clutching pistols.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about that, bro. And the more that our children go unchecked, the more our women go unchecked, the more problems that we have. You see what I'm saying? Guess what? Yeah, and guess what? They probably is for real in some states. ain't no problem they are, but I'm just saying. But we ain't gonna say allegedly because they are, because you know what I'm saying. But that's looked at as a gang. You take one of mine, I take one of yours.
Yeah,
type deal. But yeah, man, I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, like all the events for too long, we ain't gonna be able to have nothing. That's what I'm getting to. Can't go to the rodeo. Can't go to Daytona. Everywhere we touch down, there's a problem. We ain't gonna be able to do nothing without being profiled. It's gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah.
But I digress. But go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, mister.
Man, I think they need to go to BTA church. And BTA stands for belt to ass.
Belt to ass. Right.
They need an ass whooping. Excuse my language. But I'm a good prime example. I don't know about you, Mo. Or you.
No, you are.
I was raised in a house, man, with no dad. I've never been to juvenile, never been to jail. Only time I've been there was to visit, and I thank God, man, for the women in my life, and I'm not gay or none of that,
Right.
But they did put that belt to my behind when I got out of line. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you've seen the clip, but there was a shooting down there. So
I'm sure it was.
Yeah,
it was. I seen that.
I saw the clip. Yeah, they got the scanner like ants and shit.
Yep. So they're trying to put in place, man. Either they're gonna cut spring break out, or they're gonna put some rules in there to where they can't come down there with guns or whatever. But it's horrible, man. I'm just like you, bro. I'm sick and tired of it, man. Like, I want to get back to the twine, you know what I'm saying? As a dance that we do here in Nashville, or get back to the footwork, man, like in Chicago. I remember those days, man. Dancing was fun, but now they rather just stand on the block, hold they little piece like they tough, But if they go to jail or prison, they ain't gonna have that tool with them.
They're gonna be telling them syrup or jelly.
Yep. Or they gonna say this. This is the real fucked up part. It's either blood on my knife or shit on my dick. Now what you gonna say in a situation like that?
Yep.
Right. Yeah. They don't know that's that prison talk.
That's that prison shit for real though.
Yeah.
Right, so this next clip is I don't think I loaded this up. I think you loaded this up, Mark. I don't know if you guys covered it already. because I know a lot of times we load videos up, but we don't always get around to them when the show goes on. But I actually happened to look at this clip today, and I really like this, so I'm about to play it, and y'all let me know if you all already covered this or not. But this right here is tripped out.
So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not going to play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man in sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well.
Well, fucking well. Now, first of all, that sister, thank God for that sister for saying that to that other sister. See, women need to be accountable for each other as well. That's the reason why women have to step up and tell their sisters, like a lot of brothers tell their brothers, cool out with the dumb shit. Sisters need to tell sisters like that, cool out with the dumb shit. First of all, this is how much integrity she lacks. She got her dumb ass up there, and I will say dumbass. This ain't no disrespect to her, but that was some dumbass shit to get up there and ask that question in front of a whole audience full of people. So you have no respect for the man that you're married to. All right, fellas, go ahead, chime in.
Go ahead, Mark. Cause I got a couple things to say for real.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Yeah, we haven't pulled that clip up, man. And it was very interesting to me, when I saw it, and I was like, wow, just like you said, a woman telling or explaining to another woman that that's wrong, because they always want to I'm a survivor, I'm independent, women on women. But that was a great clip. But that woman, she always keeps it 1,000. Not only do she keeps it 1,000, but if she had to go to the Bible on them, she'll go to the Bible on them. But but that woman, she's very bold. Yeah, knowing that this podcast is nationally televised, if not globally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure, well, her husband already knows she got a side dude because she done said that, So she's trying to convince him or manipulate him to have this side dude. First of all, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but her appearances is not all that. For her to even say that or have, and I hate to say that with my black women, man, but she don't look all that good to even try to have 2 or 3 dudes on her arm. So when all the little circus and stuff is over with and the other dude get tired of her, then she gonna want Tyrone again. Yeah. And Tyrone gonna be like, no, I ain't got no time for you. You had me, you lost me, Yeah. But yeah, that's what I think, man. So go ahead and get Mo.
Go ahead, Mo.
One, we are not going to even talk about her looks, okay? And I'm not joking. I'm not finna go in on the lady because we're gonna take that off the table. I understand what you're saying, Mitch, but we're gonna take that off the table because somewhere it's a dude putting up with her no matter what she looks like. So somebody likes it. Okay, cool.
And she got a side piece.
And she got a side piece, right? So we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say because she big or nothing. Let's keep it everything off of the looks. Okay, no looks available. Okay, fine. One, y'all don't know because I pay attention to all this shit. I don't trust Kitty either. You know why? Because the girl with the red hair in the video slept with the dude named Ace Metaphor, which is the dude who owns the show that they travel around. She slept with him, and she's a married woman.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I didn't know she slept with it.
I know y'all didn't know that. See, that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm trying to inform y'all. So you telling that lady that, and you did the same shit with the dude who is your coworker, which is the dude who owned the show.
Right.
Okay, so you ought to be ashamed of yourself for real, for real.
All right.
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
All right.
Yeah,
See, that's one.
Hey,
Two.
That might be true, man. My bad. That might be true. And the only reason why I'm speaking on that is because I was once in her position. And you have told me plenty of times that I'm a great guy, even though I've messed up. So we gotta take that back because I'm pretty sure
I'm not
forgiveness.
I'm not taking that back because you can't get in front of a crowd full of people and see, a lot of these people don't know that. You see what I'm saying? And see, I'm gonna tell you this is the truth, bro. Male or female, them women go to that show because they got questions about a relationship. You feel me? So these people, I'm not gonna say the N word this time. These people are making money off of people's pain, misery, wanting to know how to be happy, how to pick good mates. They making money off this. I mean, big money. So they don't have no problem telling you, the person who might need therapy or anything else, telling you what to do in a relationship, but ain't doing a damn thing in a relationship that they're telling you to do. The rules for we and not for me.
Right.
Type ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that's one. Two, the next thing is you are comfortable saying, I've been cheating. Tell me how to continue to cheat and make it acceptable. You don't see nothing wrong with that picture. One, you don't care about the dude that you've been in a relationship with because you just embarrassed him in front of everybody. Two, you did it unapologetically. That's fine. Handle your business. Three, women can no longer blame men for what we don't do. When you blatantly show us in our face the dark side of you, nobody would want to be in a relationship for that long only to find out that they've been cheated on. So nobody wants to take the risk as a man no more. Why put forth the effort out here when it's okay for women to do those type of things? Not all women, let's say that because it's the truth, not all women, but it's enough of these videos that will give men nightmares and horror stories about looking for the right one. Because look what all y'all doing.
Yeah.
What about if your girl said, I'm going on a road trip, I'm going on a girl's trip, to the Houston rodeo. Oh, whoops. What about that? You see where I'm going with all of this? See, the image is being painted so badly that now I don't want to be in a relationship because most of y'all out here wilding. Y'all wilding. For real. You can't be trusted. Sneaky links everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. A man can say, oh, well, you hurt this black woman because you cheated on her. True. But the girls in the sisterhood don't have no problem with helping a man, being an aided and abetting a man who cheating on her. He ain't cheating by himself.
Right.
He cheating with another woman. So right. she has no problem helping hurt another woman. And in our community, it's a black woman don't have no problem hurting another black woman because she wants that man. But what about that other black woman's feelings? Protect our black women, right? Why you ain't doing that?
Yep. You are absolutely right, family. You are absolutely right. And I think what I was gonna say was I think it just shows the debauchery of the black community. I'm just talking about the black community. I know other communities are out there doing anything, but I'm just talking about us. To me, those are code violations. I just feel like we're not on code when it comes to being in line. Like you said, a sister is willing to hurt another sister and some shit like that. Just like men are willing to hurt another man, whether it be physically with a gun or sleep with his wife. It's things like that. It's things like that that we have to fucking put in check. Because if we want to be a better society, we gotta stop doing things like this and then get on the internet. Well, how can I convince my husband to let me keep the side piece? That's the dumbest shit ever. I mean, that's the dumbest shit ever. But we just need to get out. We need to stop the code violation. So many words. That's what I'm saying. Right. Yep. So right quick before we we wrap up the show, I want to show a little bit of this clip from the I sent you all. That we'll cap the show off with the discussion about this intro going.
My brothers and sisters, after reading this blog about how followers of Yahusha must observe the dietary laws found in the Torah, and that there are certain foods that are not permissible for us to eat, I felt it would be appropriate to talk about pork and other abominations here.
Yeah, she's finna go in. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I just want to play a little bit of it so we can get the gist of the show, the video I'm talking about.
They are even hidden in cosmetics like makeup and lipstick. We as believers have to be careful what we eat because we could be eating unclean foods without even knowing it. Some examples are as follows. Now let me say this first. If you are in doubt about what ingredients are in a product, call the company and get them to clarify it for you. It may take some time to research it, but it will be worth it to know that you are on the right path. The whole goal is to not indirectly be eating something that Yahuwah said not to. I want to touch on the issue about staying away from meat that is sacrificed to an idol, especially when you know it has been. So when you see halal meat stamped all over the product or in a restaurant, do not eat it. Everyone is familiar with the name Lucifer. However, the original Aramaic Hebrew says this in Isaiah 14:12. How you have fallen from the heavens, O Hillel, son of the morning. You have been cut down to the ground. You who laid low the Gentiles. So it's Hillel and not Lucifer. And when you look at Strong's Concordance, number 1966, the word origin, halal. So one of the names of Satan is linked to the word halal.
Okay, I just wanted to get a little bit of the video because I know you. I'm sure you all watched the video. So the topic now is things that we are not supposed to eat. Now, when I say we, I ain't talking about the rest of the society. And I'm going to be straight up with y'all because I know there's a lot of people out there. Well, I don't get no fuck I'm due, but this ain't really the time for that right now. For anybody that's out there watching, we are God's chosen people, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. If you don't believe it, it don't mean if you don't believe it, don't mean it ain't true. It's the actual fact that we have certain dietary laws that we have to go by, and some of those dietary laws is to not eat pork, it's to not eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, it's to not fucking eat oysters and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, calamari, all those type of things, because God considers those unclean meats. So living in a society that we live in where everything is processed and industrialized, they will use scientific names so you don't think what you're trying to get away from isn't in the food when it may actually be. Like when she said later on in the video, like some of the things that we're not, like pork is in gummy bears, and I didn't know that. I like gummy bears, but I didn't know this. I was indirectly eating pork when I thought I was trying to do the obvious. Well, I'm not going to eat pork chops. I'm not going to eat bacon. But now after watching this video, it's making me have to really analyze and take stock of whatever I put into my body now. So the thing is, we're not supposed to eat certain things, and only because these are the dietary laws that are for us. Anybody else can eat as much pork as they want to. The white man you see the white man love pork. He got porkies or corkies, whatever the fucking shit is. All of barbecued, he can cook it and eat as much barbecue as he wants as far as pork goes. But we're not supposed to, because that does something to our body as God's chosen children. So you guys watch the video. I hope you all took away some notes and some questions that you want to ask about it, so we can have a little short discussion right quick. So whoever wants to hit the floor, go right ahead.
I mean, you can go. I'll go ahead first. You know, I ain't tripping, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I listened to that lady I listened to it for 10 solid minutes. When she started going into that chemical equation, let me tell you, dietary enzymes and bro, I can't eat. I might as well not eat. I might as well not even eat for real. Like you can't eat nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm being real with you. You can't eat nothing. You can't have milk. You know, you don't want me to have French toast. You don't want me to have nothing. To the point of, I know people gonna look at me like it's when I say this as that's bullshit to a certain degree. But man, we born into so much stuff right about now that it's damn near impossible to escape everything for real. And I understand what she's saying about the mac and cheese. You know, like you said, the gummy bears. The gummy bears is like Ryan. That's the same thing that's in Jello. Jello is made from pork.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Even the stuff that's supposed to be healthy for you, like eating Jello when you in the hospital and stuff, because it's easy on your stomach and it's easy for you to digest the stuff. If that's the case, you see what I'm saying? You really can't. It ain't nothing we can. It's in everything.
It is. It's damn near.
That means if that's the case, if we following laws so strict, you can't even take a shot no more. Right? Even organic isn't even organic. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we don't pasteurize milk, then what happens? You get sick. You get. You know what I'm saying? It's always something to it. So it's almost back to, like I said, to the Matrix. You want to be in there like Sila, basically. And what I mean is, if we know it ain't, but in this dreamscape that we in, it's either you know and you try to pull away from it, or you are willfully ignorant.
Right. And it's a lot.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a lot of that.
And yes, I know. I like Dunkin' Donuts. With like what she said. No offense to her. I don't think I'm gonna stop going to Dunkin' Donuts, bro. Like, I mean, I understand, but I can't forsake everything. Period. I mean, I know I can, but like that. If they say, well, you're not supposed to be smoking, basically. Man, you think I'm gonna stop smoking tomorrow? I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? My thing is this: God don't blame us for what we don't know. He blames us for what you do know. And what I'm gonna say is this: like the pastor knows the right from wrong. If he takes a step back away from God, that's 2 steps back. He not blaming the flock, he blaming the shepherd who's supposed to lead the flock.
Right.
He holds you accountable. The more you know, the more you get held accountable. So that's the point. That's why they say God watch over babies and fools, because they don't know no better.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to say, well, I want to be dumb so I can get a pass. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you can't get blamed for what you don't know. You see what I'm saying? And you can't really stress over things that's beyond your control. You see what I'm saying? And plus, we placed in a place where you can't get higher than the ceiling that they let you get. Me and a person have a discussion about that. Well, why don't we just build our own stuff? We tried. They burnt it down. Or why don't we get our own stuff? Why? Because they assassinated all of our leaders.
Yeah.
Why because every time you try to get your own stuff where you don't need them, we're in a place where you're going to have to pay no matter what. They ain't going to let you have your own stuff.
Yeah.
What y'all think this is? Oh, yeah. Well, all them black people got all that money. They can put it together and do what? Because guess what? If you get too big, they're going to look at you and they call Homeland Security. Oops.
Yeah.
Think about it. 10 of them get together, it's a protest. 10 of us get together, it's a crime.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, we're already in the system. You think we can go down to Houston and tell them stop eating barbecue or stop eating or Beyonce Mama gumbo? You think they're gonna listen to us?
Nah, they won't.
And we done seen it in the past, like that lady right there. I think she said she's I forgot how she said it. She's not a Hebrew Israelite. She's a Arabic Israelite or something like that. So that's what she believed in, basically. When she starts saying, when she don't call God no more, or Jehovah Jireh, or you see what I'm saying, or Yahweh.
Right.
You know, she called him something else I ain't never heard of, but it still mean God. We know that. But the point is, you think when she get out there and protest, the masses of us really gonna listen to her? I'm not saying that she's not right, but we so far gone and we so far stuck in our ways that we're not gonna pay attention to that, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's why they say God help us. And on that note, I'll land my plane.
All right, go ahead, Mystery.
You know what? To kind of piggyback off of that, man, I do want you to know, yes, I've been taking notes, man. You know, I've been reading and doing my thing. That's why I encourage a lot of people, whether if we on this show, on the radio show, I encourage them to read, because if you don't read, you're not going to know. Now, I agree with everything she said, and I want to ask you guys this. Now, what she was talking about was from the Old Testament, which is the Torah, Tanakh, the books that God gave Moses. Now, if you come to the New Testament, there is a scripture in there that talks about Jesus saying that the food that we eat now has been cleaned. I don't know if you all read that or not.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it's Mark 7, chapter 7, verse 18 through 19. Well, the disciples had some bread, which bread is already clean. They had to go wash their hands. You know, Jesus was like, hey, what y'all doing? You know, and they was like, we about to eat. No, you need to go wash your hands. And then they kind of went back to the Old Testament, like, well, you know, A, B, and C, this is not, you know, clean or whatever. So, and then he kind of went and basically told them, everything that goes in your stomach is not a dishonor or defile to the man. It is what goes into the heart. And he's talking about food. So a lot of people will say Jesus cleaned all the food. But if you're going with the Old Testament, you're not supposed to eat everything that's on that list. Now, me personally, I don't eat all of that stuff. Now, I might eat me a piece of bacon on my sandwich or something if it's from a fast food restaurant. But the shrimp and all that other stuff, I don't eat that. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because of what I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that that's the spirit of God that's in me telling me, hey, you know, you're not supposed to eat A, B, and C. So I can't speak for everybody, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all can go and Google banana war, and it'll tell you how the original banana got taken away. The banana that we're eating now is not the real banana. It's not.
Right.
I believe in it.
Today, they're not the real fruit.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something else too. And I'm trying to think about this. So when God flooded the world, but when Noah built the ark, everything was new. That was good soil. But when they flooded out all these black towns, they flooded out and built on top of the soil that we had. To me, that's bad soil, because you're mixing something with what God put on earth for us to use to grow food.
Right.
So with that being said, she's exactly right, man. You know, and even with the stuff that is clean, like the young brother said, man, everything that's organic or whatever, it's not, because it's been tampered with. You know what I'm saying? So we really have to be careful of eating a lot of stuff, man. You know, just like I was telling you before we got on the show, you know, I ate some food, man, and matter of fact, it was Hardee's. You know, in my stomach. So I had to go do what I have to do, you know?
Right.
And, you know, getting older, you really have to watch what you eat.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Some things, well, excuse me. Some things will have to take time, depending on who the person is. If you kind of want to be able to try to correct some things in your life, sometimes things ain't just overnight or cold turkey. Sometimes you have to wean yourself off things and do and dig deeper and get a better, more education of what's going on. Like when she was saying that they have sometimes food has beaver anal secretion in food. Who the fuck wants to eat that? But they're gonna put it under a scientific name, or pig hairs and shit like that in food, and sometimes human hairs in food or human follicles, whatever. But the thing is, it all boils down to, when it's all said and done, where we are. The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, okays so much bullshit that other countries don't even allow in their foods. So we're living in a society where we don't control our food supply. We have, like the Bible says, we're gonna have to go to these people for the want of all things, and that includes food. So of course, as this is quote I always say, they know how to make poison taste good. So this is what's going on. We're eating poisonous food, but don't know that fucking number 4 from this fast food restaurant has all this other shit in it. All these chemicals you read on the labeling. We think that they doing these things because it helps, of course, preserve the food, have a longer shelf life, but at the same time, it's doing a soft kill to your body over the course of years. So it's just it all depends on who the person and individuals are, and how you want to be able to discipline yourself to wean yourself away from some of these things. Like Mo said earlier when he first commented, might as well not eat anything, even though we can't just stop eating everything. We just have to be pretty much be educated and be very selective. Like the brother commented earlier, even organic ain't organic anymore. It's only because look who we're dealing with. We're dealing with devils who sell you everything. Their only concern is the bottom line. If they can get you to consume that shit, they're gonna keep making more of it. If they can
I mean, think about what she just said. We talking about the food.
Yeah.
Okay. Say if you don't eat nothing, we still got people putting on makeup.
Putting on makeup. Yeah, I mean, so
you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
it's pretty much everywhere. That's why I was saying it all depends on who the individuals are and how they choose to go about being disciplined and selective and what. And if you have to ask 1,012 questions, then some people will do that. But it all depends on how you have to wean yourself off of these things. Because again, we're living in a society that does not give a fuck about what they feed you. They only give a fuck about what you buy from them when you're ready to eat. Whether it's fast food, groceries, Jewels, Kroger, Aldi's. There's no, it's like the Beatnuts says, no escaping this. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere down the line, I will say this, somewhere down the line, I do wish and hope that blacks and all of us who are chosen start to get on code and learn how to maneuver our way through this wicked ass society. Yes, you know, there's nothing we can like physically do right now, but there's things that we can spiritually do right now. And somewhere down the line, it'll bleed into the physical, like meaning watching where you spend your money at, watching where you pull up to get something to eat at. So because of when it's all said and done, we don't want to kill ourselves with the food that we eat. The food that we eat should be to sustain us and nurture us. But we know damn well getting that big arch burger ain't got no nutritional value in it. But it's good and cheesy and shit. But when it's all said and done, it can play a role in the detriment of your health over the course of time. So that's all I was saying. And I'm glad that we had this discussion and everything, because I just want to see where you guys were. And we had these shows not to fucking pick and choose or point fingers at each other, but because I like to have these deep conversations with you all, because you all are very intellectual brothers. You have all of us had different perspectives and different walks of life. And that what creates the different commentary on this show. So one more thing before we go, one of our 80s action heroes passed away. Old Chuck Norris is gone. And I wanted to say most definitely rest in peace to Chuck Norris. He was like one of my favorite movie heroes. My favorite movies are The Octagon and Delta Force. And of course, I did get into Walker, Texas Ranger later on down the line. But Chuck Norris was a good actor. And for us growing up in the 80s, he was one of those it guys. Anything y'all want to say about him before we go?
Man, that's the OG. That man had a cartoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris had a cartoon. Y'all don't know about POW, Missing in Action?
Yes.
He done did all of that. You see what I'm saying? These are all the movies. He done been fighting with Bruce Lee.
Yep.
See, you gotta understand. Dude, him, and a lot of these guys, they gave young men that superhero feel, that action hero feel.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now you don't get that no more. Nobody doing that no more. Now that's toxic masculinity. So you need men like that to inspire the men to go be men. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: Who would you want to rescue you? Chuck Norris or Liam Neeson?
Chuck Norris.
Right.
Y'all crazy, Chuck Norris. All day. Liam Neeson don't know no damn karate. Yeah, you only got a certain set of skills. He got all of them. He got bazookas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He done been over there in the POW camps with the all the Vietnamese people fighting.
Right.
This man, it's one on Delta Force where this man dodged a damn rocket. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, he literally juked the rocket.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't messing with Chuck. Only person I say that I mess with him is your boy Charles Bronson.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The dude used to go up in the hood, and then he'll be in the hood trying to get the community together. And then when they get too crazy, he go get this long ass pistol called Wildy. Him and Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
Man, come on, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Man, I want to say this, man, before I get on Chuck, man. Kiki from what is it? Up in Harlem, the show that come on with the clown.
Oh yeah, Kiki Shepard passed away too, right? Yeah. Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah. So I just want to send prayers and condolences out to her family, man.
That too.
Chuck Norris, man. I mean, you can't go wrong, man. Just sitting on the couch, man, with my granny and watching Texas Ranger, man. That was my show, and I mean, even before then, like Gitmo said, there's a lot of other things that he was on before that, man, that I watched too. So he's gonna be greatly missed, man. He was one of the greats.
Yeah, most definitely.
And matter of fact, man, shout out to the Bowflex. Y'all remember you said that Bowflex? Oh my bad. The Bowflex commercials.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Also, check this out too, fellas. This hat I'm wearing is from the Fade shop. All right. It says, "I'm about to blow up." This is because I designed this. This is the Fade crown right here.
All right.
As the Fade logo on the side right here.
That's nice.
And it's embroidered. And all you have to do is scan the QR code, go to the Fade shop, and because right now I'm doing print on demand until I get my own spot so I can set up and do everything on my own. But right now, of course, I got to test the product, see if it's durable, see what it is. So go to the Fade shop, scan the QR code, and get you one of these I'm about to blow up hats. Even that shirt that you got on, Mo, I got where you can get the hoodie. It's an all over print with all that on the hoodie. Yeah. Okay. Man. Yeah. Scan the QR code. Go to the Fade shop. Check out some of my new designs, my latest joints, and of course, most definitely, anything that you do to help the brothers here, we can make it happen. So, on that note, anything you guys want to say before we rock up out of here?
Shoot, it's just great to have you back. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Hey man, y'all make sure this Thursday, March 26th.
Right.
Down, Southern Beat for Beat. It's gonna be me and Mr. Robinson going head to head, man. It's gonna be some great beats playing, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be on this Facebook page and it's gonna be on this YouTube page. So y'all just make sure y'all tune in, man. And with the gospel, hey man, y'all forgive me for those who listen to the gospel show, man. I haven't done it because I've been doing other stuff. So we'll kick it back up, man, in April. But most definitely, man, y'all check that out. And like I said, Big Bro, man, I give you a mic, man, because this wouldn't be possible, man, if it wasn't for you. So I give you a microphone, man, and thank you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Same black time, same black channel. Peace.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday we rock the most. It's the back